So we're going to do a little bit of a different expedition today. Instead of shooting street, I've taken the Leica out for a quick landscape shoot. My girlfriend and I went to a small hill station near Pune called Lonavla, and I booked a place that I had stayed before because there's an area around it that I wanted to explore. The first thing I saw was this old man standing quite proud with his stick. The trees just looked beautiful in the background. I wish the dog had stayed. The dog ran away because a couple of other people came just when I was taking the picture. But oh well, that keeps happening. And so I ended up starting off with a street shot anyways. But we'll get to the landscapes soon. I spotted this row of trees, each of them completely unique and looking very nice in the morning sunlight. Now the sun was behind a lot of clouds. There has been a lot of fog and a lot of clouds these days in and around Pune. And so I got a couple of very different types of images. On the one side, there's blue sky and soft sunlight on the trees, like you see here. But if you look towards the sun, it's hidden behind clouds and a lot of fog. And I thought, this fence will make a really nice picture. One of the things I've learned over the years is to ensure that you look behind you. A good picture might be behind you, because light is always different, it acts differently, and when you're looking in one direction you get used to one kind of light, and so your brain starts thinking of pictures with that kind of light. But if you look behind, the light is likely to be very, very different, and you might get some really good pictures that you might otherwise miss out on. So something to keep in mind. One of the things that I found on this trail was a fallen tree, and I wanted to explore that a little bit more. So I took a lot of time around this subject. Again, one of the street photography lessons is you can act fast, you can observe something, quickly take a picture, move on, as we've seen in the last video around Shivaji Market. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it up here. But it's also important to take your time with the subject. It's important to walk around it, explore different angles, sit down, stand up, keep the camera above your head, whatever it takes for you to get a different view of the subject. One of the main things that you need to avoid is shooting everything at eye level. Here we have this fallen tree, and the sun is luckily right behind it, and so I'm trying to figure out a composition which will make this work. Having the sun shine through the leaves is interesting, and with the f16 on the Leica, I can get some sunburst while doing that. But it is also a bit of a cliche photograph, and so I'm checking if I can do something different with this. And so horizontal compositions, vertical compositions, different aspect ratios, all of these things are important when you compose this kind of a picture. I think it's cliched, but I'm finally happy with this one. So this trail is a dried up lake really. There's a lake nearby. I think it fills up when it rains, so during the monsoon season in India, but other times it dries up, and so you have this landscape where the last time, it was a bit marshy. There were a lot of birds, and so I really enjoyed the place last time. And so I decided to stay at the same place and visit the same area again. It's important to scout locations, and once you've found a good location, it's important to make the most of it. So these are a few pictures that I got on this very quick trail with my girlfriend helping shoot the video footage. Overall, very idyllic, very peaceful, and I think a great way to end an year or begin a new one. One of the things that I want to explore is portraits with the Leica Q2. The 28mm is a little daunting for me for portraits, but we'll find out. And I want to leave you with my favorite image from the morning. I hope you like it. Happy New Year, folks, and see you in another one very soon. Bye bye.